Peace, peace, peace. This is Joel. Welcome to the video. What I want to talk about is something I tried to talk about live, but I forgot to say some things, so I figured I'll just do it this way. I'll do it real quick. I just wanted to address a certain video by a certain YouTuber. YouTuber's name is Black Womansphere. And I just happened to be one day looking on YouTube and come across this video that she did called Black Men Are Scared of White Men. You know, clickbait title, so I clicked on it, seemed interesting or whatever. And, she had some points. One of the things that, basically what she was doing, it was around the time when John Singleton passed away, the director. And she was pretty much airing out what you'll call the manosphere on YouTube, which are black men, that basically talk about black women a lot or whatever. So she was basically directing it toward them, saying basically as black men, people that are a part of that group were saying they were glad, I guess, that John Singleton was gone, things like that, disrespecting him and his death. And also in the video she was saying that she tried to ask, I guess sent a racist video to one of them and wanted them to confront the racist. So she sent something for them so these brothers can confront this racist, right? So, and they supposedly, she says that they said they weren't going to do that, but you can if you want. Okay, so because of these things, she pretty much was airing these brothers out, saying that, this is a problem with black men. And I'll just say this. Basically, she was just saying these dudes are weak and soft and not men and, not worth a damn, basically, because of this. I actually put a comment saying to the sister directly. I commented saying, on some areas you're correct, and on some areas I would say you're wrong. And I said, can I address you live and give you my thoughts on where I think you're right, where I think you're wrong. So she replied to the comment, but she didn't reply to me trying to get on live, and that's fine. You know what I'm saying? I just thought, it'd be better for me to address it live or whatever. So this was the thing. I noticed that this was promoted by a lot of brothers, or a lot of people in general, and some being pro-black. And I noticed in the comments there were some brothers that I highly respected pro-black individuals that were co-signing this video. And now what I did was I said, you know what, let me check some of the other videos of this woman. Let me just see what this YouTuber's all about. So her channel is, I guess if you're familiar with what Womansphere is, she's one of the ones that basically I saw another video where she had some people promoting swirling on there, people like Crustin Crazian or something, people like that, and basically trashing black men. Okay, now where I agree with some of her points, I do look at a lot of the people in the so-called manosphere as being weak and brothers that just spend all their time complaining about black women all day. Yeah, I do feel like that's spineless, weak, but the brother that she, kind of singled out was this brother named, I guess his YouTube page is Black Male Talk, BMT Black Male Talk. And one of the things that the brother pointed out was not only that she lied on him, but the fact that she was disingenuous as far as her requests anyway, as far as the racist. Why didn't she deal with the racist? Why didn't she attack the racist herself? And why didn't she put something positive about John Singleton on her page, if that was really what she was concerned about? That wasn't what she was concerned about. She was concerned about having somebody to attack, basically. So the point of this is, we have to be careful of jumping on a video and just saying, oh, okay, I like this, when you don't see what these people really about. And so what I did was, in the other video where I saw all the people that were on there, I asked a question because I heard one of the women on there say a statement as to comparing intermixing or black women choosing white men as positivity for black women. She promoted that as positivity for black women. So what I did was I just simply asked the question. I said, how is it that a black woman and swirling could be good for a black woman in any way? Can you explain that? So she responded. And of course, what I'm getting at is, how can eliminating your blackness, which is what you'd be doing, how can that be good for a black woman in any case, is what I was going to get at. But her response was, well, this is a channel. You can see the answers if you check some of the other videos. You can see the answer to that question. Okay. Because her explanation was, what we are is pro-black woman. We are womanists. And we promote that black women should do whatever feels good or whatever makes them happy. I wanted to, again, address this stuff live. I said, you know, do you let men get on live or whatever? You know, is that okay? Never got an answer. You know, she just kept ignoring. She could have just been like, no, we don't want men up here, or no, I don't think that'd be a good idea. You know, and that would have been cool. She said no, cool. But she wants to just not acknowledge me at all. Okay, well, that's fine. I'll just address it this way. So this is the thing. What does feeling good and being happy... See, my question wasn't... When you talk about feeling good or being happy, that's something that can apply to any woman, not just a black woman. My question was, how is swirling good for a black woman? That was my question. If you're dealing with making happy or somebody feeling good, that's relative. Being on drugs could make somebody happy. Somebody could be happy dealing with alcohol, dealing with a certain type of food, right? Or if something makes them happy, if being with a white person makes them happy, or being with a black person, it depends. So it's not something you can just single out for what makes a black woman happy, is my point. So they were on there during this, you know, live stream, and they were basically complaining. They were on there complaining how people always attack them for promoting choosing white men, and oh, the pro-blacks are always attacking us, and they're this, that, and the other. Right? Well, I wanted to give a little advice to them real quick. I'm not gonna, and I didn't even want to. I usually don't even address or give any energy toward these type of people. It just so happened that I seen some, like I said, some respectable brothers co-signing the other video, and I'm sure they're not aware of what these women are really about. You know what I'm saying? Side note, like, if they happen to see this, I don't know if they will, but they might want to clarify that so people don't think that they are promoting this foolishness. And that's the only reason why I'm addressing this, because people don't know, and they need to know who they're dealing with. Like, this was a clickbait video that a lot of people saw but don't really know what this woman's really about. So this is the thing. If you don't want these people to attack you, you know, people that are pro-black, then be about what you're talking about. Be genuine. If it's really just about being happy, if that's really what it's about, then why are you putting yourselves out there as women as advisors and saviors of black women, when you're really just talking about happiness? You could do that for any kind of woman. And to me, that's disingenuous, because somebody that's pro-black, like myself, if you want to promote that you're happy choosing to have your heritage, genetics, culture handed over to European culture and belonging to that side, then own that. But when you go out there promoting it to other black women and saying this is what you should do, this is what's better for you, that's going to cause conflict, because there's people out here like me that's going to defend and preserve black culture, black heritage, black love. We're going to preserve our race. So when we see people trying to influence other black people, that's where the problem lies. When you deal with black people as a whole, we have a certain condition that is at a low state compared to other people. The family is in crisis for our people. Not to mention the percentage of our population are all factors and essential reasons why we say black women should be with black men and black men should be with black women. But you have some that have a problem with that. Like I say, just own that you have a certain preference. Don't make it like you're trying to sell something to people, because this is the thing. If you're going to go out there saying that we have the answer for what black women need, like I said, it'd be better for you not to mention black at all and just keep it at a what makes women happy, what makes women feel good. Because how can you possibly say it's good for a black woman to not want to bring more black women into the world, but you want to contribute to less of them in the world, which helps black women? Do you really want to help black women if you don't want to have any? This is what I'm talking about. And to have black women, by the way, what's essential to that is a black man. These are the things I would have said on there. They should make their page, this is for what makes women happy. And if you notice, they don't really, since they feel like it's better to be over there in white wonderland, why don't they talk to white people? You notice all these people, all these women, they don't really address white people. They don't really have white panels or promote to white people or have white support for this kind of stuff. You ever notice that? But that's supposed to be the better way. But you see, they always want to deal with black people. Now, why is that? You say you don't want to be part of Blackistan, but yet you're always addressing black people. For what? Oh, I know, because see, this is the thing. The real reason why that is because there's actually a little known secret that both us pro-blacks and them share, and that is that white people really don't respect them any more than we do. But of course, they don't want to let that out the bag, because white people look at them and say, you know, we would never publicly out our people the way these people do theirs. So they're not going to try to involve white people. They deal with black people because that's all they can deal with. That's the real truth about that. So all I'm saying with this, that's my advice. If you want to cut down on all the people attacking you or whatever, make it about what you say it's about: happiness and feeling good. Leave the black out of it. Because if you're going to include blackness and black women, you need to include everything that comes along with being black, which is our condition, which also includes our heritage, our culture, and all the things that you say is such a problem for the black community. Those should be the reasons why it should be essential to have a black mate. Just be real. So, you know, I just want to say, be careful of these YouTubers out here, because just because you click on a video that sounds good or whatever, they might have some good points. See what they really about. Especially the people that's pro-black. Don't just jump on anything, because you gotta be careful. Because you see these women are against. See, whenever they talk about pro-black woman, womanist, really that's a buzzword for anti-black man. And if you're pro-black, you have no business supporting that, obviously. So that's all I got for right now. Shout out to all those that are pro-black and refuse to put other people before our own. Shout out, and I will see you next video. Peace.